Hello, my name is Björn, and today we're going to talk a little bit about new Rustler 350C Pro Synergic. And the first thing we notice here is the drive stand, which is the same we use in robust feed. The feed rolls are color marked, so red is for 1.0, and that's the type of wire we have. The yellow is 1.2. We press it down and then we tighten it. It's important to tighten this. We can wire inch. And then we select our Synergic line. In this case, we are using OK Rustler 1250 1.0. So we choose the right material of the wire here. And then we choose the right diameter here. And the gas I'm using today is 18% CO2. And that is the choice here. Now that we have chosen our Synergic line for this type of wire, we're going to look at the parameters for our specific job. And today we're going to weld this pipe to this base plate. And they are both 4 millimeters in thickness. So we use the quick guide to find a good starting point with the parameters. The Rustler comes prepared with a small toolbox that is prepared for tadlocks if that's needed, where you can store your spare and wear parts like contact tips, feed rolls, pliers, gas nozzles, so you have everything handy and near you when you're working. Since we have chosen a Synergic line, we want to make sure that we are in the Synergic mode, and that we will make sure with this button. Synergic. Good. And to use the recommended values inside the lid in the quick guide for this for our specific job in this case, we simply adjust the wire feed speed. If needed, we can also adjust the voltage trim value, and we can store this in a memory slot by simply pressing the buttons up here. And now we can see we are in memory or job number 2. We go back job number 1. Here we have our values, recommended values, and now we're ready to go. If we feel any need to adjust any parameters now when we are ready to weld, we can do so via the remote in the torch. By pressing the buttons, we can change wire feed speed or trim value. Makes it a lot easier. We don't have to go back to the panel to change anything. If we feel a need to do more advanced settings, we can use this button here to change the trigger mode from 2-stroke to 4-stroke. We can change inductance in short arc. We can change burn back time in the stops. It makes it easy for you to optimize your welding performance for your specific job. We also have other functions in Rustler. By pressing this button here, we can go out of Synergic mode. We can do tack welding. We can do MMA welding and adjust your current here and change arc force and hot start on your right button in MMA mode. So it's really a flexible machine to tackle the most of the jobs you have in the workshop.